Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful, blessed people of God. Happy Monday. It is Monday, and I just got my supplement. Yay, 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 yay. So I say good morning to you all as I try to figure out how much of this I need to take. Okay. Yeah, and we're going to go for it because I like to take all my stuff in the morning because once I start getting busy, that's all she wrote. Oh, sorry, Instagram. Go live. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. So yes, I say happy Monday to each and every one of you. I'm up. I'm here. I pray that a spirit of productivity will come upon me on today, and I will be able to get some things done in decency and in order. And so I pray that your day starting out well, goes well, ends well, gets well, whatever we need. I pray that that will be your portion on today. It seems to be a beautiful day, but I'm assuming it's starting to get warmer because I could feel it. Unless your girl was just having one of those perimenopausal things going on last night, because I was like, yeah, my body did feel hot. Yeah, so it was probably one of those. But nonetheless, it does feel like it's getting a little bit warmer in this day and age. I think I need to prop this up a little bit more. Good morning, Carol. Blessings to you. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. Blessings to you. I hope and I pray all is well with you. I am getting ready to take this new supplement. We ask the Lord to bless it real good. Let's see. Is that how much I'm going to take? Yeah, I'm actually getting into the habit. I love liquid um, supplements. The pills and everything. Like to have to take so many pills, it's just too much. Mm, mm, a little medicine-y. It's got a little medicine-y taste to it. Yeah, it's got a medicine-y taste to it. But it's my B12. I seem to have some people who are just really curious. That was the B12. Yeah, I don't really. That's got a medicine-y taste to it. I have to see if I may be able to mix that in like juice or something like into that. But yeah, I don't really like the aftertaste to it. I don't think I like that too much. But nonetheless, look, if I could take the detox, let me shut my mouth. If I could take my detox that tastes like, what did I say the detox tasted like somebody made a pot of collard greens and left it on the stove a couple of nights and then you're drinking the liquid from some old collard green juice. That's what the detox tastes like. So it's like, girl, if you could take that detox, you can definitely do some vitamin B12 drops. But I felt as though I did need something to prayerfully boost my energy levels. I'm really, well, I shouldn't say really good. I'm good in the morning, but then afternoon ish, then I start to fade out. So um, we have to do the right things. And I did get my magnesium. I've taken my stuff already today. I've taken my omega-3. I've taken, the blood pressure medicine that I still need to take until we are told otherwise. But I feel good that I've at least got my supplements done for the day. But I say good morning to each and every one of you. I hope and I pray all is well with you all. For those of you who will be tuning in on Instagram, I say good morning. Good morning. God's blessings to you all. Those who will be on YouTube, and of course, my faithful Facebook friends. I say good morning to each and every one of you. So it is heating up, right? It is heating up outside, and we've got to plan accordingly. Your girl needs to do something to this hair. I need to wash it, but I want to wash it and blow it out. I don't want to put any products in it. So I'm really just trying to hold on to, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know. That's the chore of natural hair. Sometimes you wake up and it's like, ooh, Diana. And then other times it's like, oh, Diana, like, girl, what's going on? So it is what it is. This weekend, my hair was not, she did not want to play. If I could get one of those headbands that people be, those like those drawstrings, maybe I should try something like into that. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like I don't do this. I don't know. I like braids. That's what I like. Um that's what I need to go get because I got a couple of things going on and I don't really want to play with this hair. But nonetheless, she's here. She's doing whatever she chooses to do on any given day. And for that, I am grateful. So today is going to be a productive day for me. I know this. But I do have some things that I do want to share on this morning if the Lord will allow. But let me see, where can I start? Where can I start? Hmm, I don't know where I can start. I don't know. Because it really is a long story, but you know how to say, okay, long story short. But then sometimes you miss the gist of the story when you make it too short. So we'll see how the Lord will lead us. But I do feel pretty good today. My plan for today, let me see how hot it's actually going to get. My plan for today is to make certain that I keep myself hydrated. Today is a good day. Okay, okay, I love that. I love that. Carol's like, child. She's like, I gotta get on this clock. She's like, I ain't got time for the coming back, but I appreciate that. Let me see, what are we up to today? It's gonna get up to 86. You know what? Truth be told, I do need to go out today. I don't have any plans for anything, but I do need to go out at least for a walk, to go outside to get some of this natural vitamin D. Um, I did order my vitamin D supplements, and I got the liquids with the D with the K. I got my liquid. I ordered those in a liquid form. Ooh, Jesus of Nazareth! It's gonna get up to 95 degrees tomorrow, 96 on Wednesday. Ooh, buddy, we're gonna be rocking. We're gonna be rocking in the 90s this week. Okay, okay. We definitely got to make sure we keep ourselves hydrated in that capacity. But nonetheless, okay. So let me see, where can I start? Let's just start here. I don't know. I don't know. I know you're like, okay, Shaniqua, like, what are we doing here, girl? Okay, I'm just waiting for the Holy Spirit to lead. That's just how I prefer for the Holy Spirit to lead. But nonetheless, today is going to be a productive day. I believe that. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a nap in today. I hope so, because naps have actually been my saving grace over the past, I don't know, this is the season for me to take naps. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful when I can either take a nap before my client or I can take a nap after my client. I'm grateful in that because my body obviously needs it, right? Like I'm in this in between stage where it's like perimenopausal, life stress, everything in between. And that reminds me, I do have to make my doctor's appointment today. I got to make a call because I need to get my levels. And especially that I'm getting ready to I started taking the supplements. I want to make certain that I have my baseline levels so that I know what I'm dealing with and where I need to go, because once upon a time I was taking the B12 um, drops, and I was doing them every day, but then my levels were really, really high. And so the doctor was like, nah, don't take them every day. So I do need to see where I need to go with that. Yes, Carol, naps are everything, and they have been sustaining for me in this season, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for them. Right? It just gives me, and I don't take. I wish I could just lay down and just go to sleep and just sleep, sleep, sleep. But I'm very mindful of the time and my sleep at night, and my sleep at night has been disturbed, to say the least. No, I shouldn't say disturbed. Um, but I am dealing with like having some sleep issues with, as far as going to sleep, and that's what we keep melatonin on deck, and melatonin helps a girl out. However, there I didn't always need it, right? I didn't always need it, and so I do want to get back into that space where I don't need it. But the naps, I have to take the naps during the day. I have to take the naps, because if I don't get my nap in by a certain time, then it's too late. And then it's like 5 o'clock, and I can barely keep my eyes open. And that's what happened to me yesterday. I didn't have a nap yesterday, and I went out. I actually had a client to see yesterday, which is rare. I try not to take cases, especially on the weekend, but especially on a Sunday, and especially going into the city. I went into the city yesterday. So, but I did it, right? I did it, and I was glad that I did it, but I did it nonetheless. And when I got back, it was kind of midday, and it was like, what do you do? Like, do you lay down and you go to sleep, or do you what? And I still had, quite a bit of energy going, and so I just stayed up. But girl, by the time it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, oh boy, I was doing the drunken head nod. I was like, what is going on here, Jesus? And I pushed it, right? I pushed it. I did get in the bed. It was super duper early when I got in the bed. Um, it was probably about 7, but I laid down in the bed, and I was like, all right, let's watch some TV. Let's look on social media, like whatever, to keep myself awake. And I did. And then sure enough, it's 9 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, let's do the bedtime thing. And sleep was like, no, thank you. So between sleep and my hair, everybody's just like, no, thank you. I don't want to do it. Like, it's good with me, right? And so sleep was like, no, you should have took us earlier. Like, we wanted to sleep at 5, 6, 7. Nah, you didn't want us. So now we're not even being bothered with you. So I did not sleep was just like, nah, girl, you on your own. And so it was about 10:30. I was like, this is unbelievable. And then finally I was like, where's my melatonin? I was like, let's end this before we have one of them wee hours in the morning. So sleep has been doing its own thing in said life, but we're gonna let it rock. We're gonna let it rock. So we have to set good intentions, and we're gonna see what it does. But I'm in this space where I feel as though I'm just journeying through, right? Yes, the pressures, the stressors, and all of that in between sometimes can get to you, but you have to just remind yourself that you're journeying through. And I think when I do that, it just makes it a little bit easier. I'm like, well, it's just a season that I'm going through, and I'm just going to journey through. Like I said, one of my clients used to say, one of my students used to say, I can endure anything for a little while. And so it's like, all right, sleep, you wanna run from me? All right, let's play the cat and mouse game. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to chase you? Okay, like whatever. Like, I'm willing to do whatever, because yeah, I don't want to stress myself out over a season. And I think that's what tends to happen. We go through a season and we make it as though it's a lifetime. So things won't always be the way they are. And unfortunately, but fortunately, like, even if things are going good, it's not to say that they will always be like, and I'm not trying to be like a pessimist and say, oh my God, bad doom is coming around the corner. No, I'm just saying that in life we go through different seasons, right? There's high seasons, there's low seasons, there's in between seasons, and we have to continue to pass the test to be able to soar through whatever. And sometimes it's not easy, right? It's tough, it's rough, like the waters, the waves get rough, but I thank God for being the anchor, being the light, being the way, to just help us to journey through, right? And when you can get a moment of reprieve, where you can get a moment to breathe, like you could bend a knee, you could just take a knee, and you could just get a moment to catch your breath. Those are always good moments, and I always thank God for those moments. Like, yes, thank you for allowing me to catch my breath. I realize that this is a season where I have to go through stuff, but I thank you for allowing me just a moment of peace, a moment of quietness, a moment of calm, a moment of stillness that can help to reset the mind, reset the body, reset the soul. And I have to thank God for the reset, because that's what happened over the weekend. The Lord really allowed me to have a reset just in the busyness of the world, the busyness of life. There was a reset. And I did post it up on my good morning, Tina. Blessings to you. I did put it up on my Facebook page. Sorry to those of you who follow me just on Instagram or just on YouTube. You kind of miss out. But I did post some beautiful, beautiful pictures of the skyline and the clouds and the sun setting. And it was really, I called it healing, because that's what it felt like in that moment. It felt like healing. And so last week we were talking about just kind of like the signs, the writing on the wall, things of that nature, those silent, those hidden messages, but they're not hidden. They're hidden in plain sight, basically, that lets us know that God is around, that He is there, He does heal, He does deliver, He does set free, like your tears are not in vain, all of that good stuff. The Lord shows that. And just in the midst of everything, like God gave me that moment where I was able to sit still, and the beauty of it all actually caught my attention. It's like it spoke to me like, hey, how are you today? And I was just like, wow. And luckily I had my phone, and I was able to capture some really, really beautiful scenery pictures. And it was a beautiful, it was a gentle, it was a loving sign. And out of all the people that were around, it was like, who actually paid attention? Who actually paid attention to the beautiful moment, to the serene moment in time, right? Or who does this all the time and they just take it for granted, and they just go on with their busyness. And so I'm grateful to God for the stillness, and for not missing the writings on the wall, to be able to take a moment and look at the clouds. When I was a kid, I used to love cloud watching, right? You go outside and you look and you say, okay, what do you see in the clouds? And with my vivid imagination, I always saw something. And even to this day, I always see things in the clouds. And even right now, I'm seeing, I don't, I see stuff. I see stuff. And I don't know if you all can see it. but I see stuff. Like even in this video, I don't know what it looks like if you're looking at it from your phone or from, your computer or whatever, but for me, I see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. And I'm grateful. And so that is what I mean by paying attention to the signs. You miss the signs, so you miss your response, you miss your answers. Last week, the Lord delivered us the answer, like literally delivered us the answer. Absolutely, Carol. Like the signs are in. What was it last week? I assumed it was a hummingbird. I don't know what kind of bird it was, but yeah, I assumed it was a hummingbird. The other day, something happened, and I saw a dragonfly, and I know those have significant meaning. So it's the little things, um, seeing the light pattern. I don't know if you guys can see this behind me, but up against my wall. And yes, I know you're like, oh, Shaniqua, it's just the way the sun is coming in. And yeah, my curtain, my shades are up and just kind of in like this unique, intricate way. It's highlighting and it looks angel wings behind me, right? The writing is on the wall. It's literally on the wall. It's literally on the wall. But we get caught up in our busyness. Like even in nature is all around us. And Carol in particular, like, you walk sometimes through the park, you know, with the trees and everything. And most people miss it. Like you miss the beauty, you miss the divinity of it all because you're like they're just trees and you just keep walking because it's just the route that you take to get to work. But when you actually take a moment in time to look at the reminders of the strength and resilience and the other day, like in my neighborhood, I don't even recall it being a storm that bad, but there was a tree that was down, right? And so these are the things that we can get our signs, we can get our answers from if we pay attention. And so for me, I feel strengthened even more on today because it's like, wow, even when I wasn't looking, it's there. I didn't get up intentionally saying, oh, I want to see a sign today. It just is there. And I thank God that my eyes are open and I have my reminder. So no matter, good morning, Martha, no matter what is going on today, like I know who is behind me. I know where my strength comes from. I know where my help comes from. Like there would like I will now go through this Monday without a shadow of a doubt, knowing that the angels are hovering behind me and they're going to make certain that my feet don't stumble upon any rocks, upon any ill intentions. Like it's like nothing is going to prosper today. Nuh-uh, because she protected today. And so I thank God for just being able to see those things that many would miss, myself included. Sometimes you might miss it because you get so caught up in the woe, it's me, and this is what's going on. But you do have to take a moment so you don't miss the moment. We get caught up in what you have to do and what's on the agenda. But what about the stuff that's not on the agenda? Right? What about that? And so I'm grateful for sight. I'm thankful for vision. I'm thankful for the signs being literally on the wall. And if God be for you, what more do you need? Right? So there are more who are for you than who are against you. That's the word. That's not my cheerleader spiel to you. That's the word. And if whatever is going to occur today wants to convince me otherwise, sign is on the wall. It's on the wall. So you can go about your day with a little bit more confidence. You can go about your day with your head held high. You can go about your day in the confidence, in that peace to say that I'm covered. No matter what comes, I'm covered, right? So I'm grateful to God for just what He has allowed me to see. And I bring mention of it on these lives because I don't want anybody to miss. And now I'm not speaking to you all as if you haven't seen it, right? But sometimes in our busyness we forget, and it's a reminder for myself as well that in your busyness, right, even though you don't see it, it's still working. So even if your vision, you don't see anything, and you don't have to be all bug-eyed stretching to see what you can see. It's there. It's there. And when you relax, relate, release, when you set yourself in that manner, it will happen, right? You will see it. Like, I was not intending to see that, but I see it. And for that, I'm grateful. So that is what I say for all of us today. If I had to give a word of encouragement, a word of upliftment, for one, relax, Selah, right? Relax, pause, breathe, go back to the basics, look at the simple things like the water, watching the waves, looking at the rocks, looking at the trees, looking at the clouds. What do you see? Are there birds? Are there dragonflies? Look up the meaning of the dragonflies. Look up the meaning of the birds. And you will have the answer that you seek. It's in the simple things, it's the little things. It's not always in the grandiose mountains and the thunder crashes, and it's the little things. So today in your busy, and I'm actually going to go because I want to give myself some time. My interns start today. So your girl got to get herself together. Um, yeah, she's got to get herself together. So I want to give myself some time. Amen, Carol. Nothing going on here. I'm stopping, actually. I'm stopping because I do want to give myself a little time to be ready and in position to support my interns as they come in and start their internship with Stronger Through Faith Media. And I'm delighted. I'm honored to be able to share this space with you all this morning. And again, my reminder to you all is check the little things, right? Check the little things, and watch God work. Like, He's there. He's there. So I pray that the peace of God, the strength of God will be upon you, and that you will have the eyes to see the goodness that He is doing and manifesting in your life on your behalf. All right. So I will see you all. Oh, no, I won't see you all tomorrow because I got early morning cases. Sorry. So I won't be on the line tomorrow. Um, Yeah, I probably won't be on the line tomorrow unless I get downtown super early and I can walk in the park a little bit and then only Facebook gets it. But I don't know. I doubt it. But if so, maybe. But for the most part, probably won't see you all tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday, God willing. All right, you all have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you all real soon. Take care. Bye.